Before long, Adam's torso began to sweat profusely, under the strain of his dire situation. The eagle tattoo on his chest glistened under the bright stage lights, giving it an almost lifelike appearance. Yet, despite its vivid portrayal, the tattoo also seemed under duress, reflecting the harsh reality of the ex-Special Forces agent's current predicament. Everyone distinctly perceived the tattoo coming to life, including Mr. X. Captivated by the scene, he reached into his pocket and retrieved another object. At first glance, it appeared to be a larger dark metal ring than the previous two. However, as he unfolded his grip, it became clear that this was no ordinary ring. Attached to it were short chains, hinting at a more complex device to be employed in Adam's ongoing ordeal. Holding the chains, with the menacing ring dangling at the bottom, Mr. X moved it closer to Adam's face, forcing him to confront the cruel instrument. This deliberate action intimidated his empire disruptor, and underscored the severity of the situation, compelling him to acknowledge the impending challenge he was about to face. Then, the criminal lord passed the ring to Jake, who stood nearby. With a calculating look, he directed,
"It would be better for you to do this to your comrade."
This order not only placed Jake in a pivotal role, but also intensified Adam's psychological torment by having a familiar face inflict the next phase of the torture. The suggestion carried a sinister implication, using the bonds of their past camaraderie to deepen the betrayal. Jake accepted the ring and chains, with a palpable sense of satisfaction, viewing it as the reward he deserved for the secret information and strategies he had provided to capture Adam, the most formidable among them in the Special Forces. He had not anticipated that Mr. X would delegate such a significant role to him, but eagerly took on the task. The former ally deftly twisted and opened the large ring, revealing that it was a sharp hook. The hook's sharp end was positioned near Adam's protruding massive chest, near the eagle tattoo. As Jake maneuvered the hook into place, he locked eyes with his former comrade, in a challenging and intense manner. This gaze conveyed a complex mix of emotions: betrayal, a sense of gaining the upper hand, and a cold sense of accomplishment. But it was devoid of pity. This moment underscored the harsh reality of his alignment with Mr. X's cruel intentions. Then, with deliberate precision, the betrayer applied pressure to insert the hook under Adam's skin, and into the dense muscle mass beneath. He continued to push, until the sharp end curved back, emerging from the opposite side of the skin. This action was executed with a clinical detachment, ensuring the hook was securely in place, amidst the visibly painful process. The process proved significantly more challenging than Mr. X's previous ring placement, given the combination of Adam's sweat-soaked skin, the larger size of the ring, and the resistance the massive chest muscles offered. Jake was acutely aware of why he was delegated this particular action, as he struggled with the task. It wasn't just a test of his loyalty, but a calculated move to make him an integral part of this harsh display. Despite the intense pain from the larger hook and its more severe wound track, Adam remained stoically silent. His extraordinary endurance was on full display, a testament to his strength and resolve. By withholding any sound of distress, his fortitude stemmed partly from the fact that the area affected wasn't his most vulnerable point. However, it was primarily driven by his determination to deny Jake the perverse satisfaction he sought from witnessing his suffering. The interaction between the two ex-Special Forces agents elicited a loud murmur from the audience. The crowd was audibly more impressed by Adam's ability to endure such extreme pain without a sound than by Jake's harsh application of the hook. This shift in the audience's reaction underscored a grudging respect for Adam's fortitude, even as they remained captivated by the spectacle of his torment. But when Jake closed the ring back into its complete rectangle form, the full intent of the action became clear to everyone watching. The ring was now attached firmly across Adam's meaty chest, precisely at the level of the eagle tattoo's neck, symbolizing an eagle that was now trapped and chained. This poignant imagery resonated deeply with the audience, highlighting the thematic captivity of a once free and powerful symbol, now ensnared and immobilized. However, the process still needed to be finished. Jake took the free end of the chains and methodically attached it to the previously placed ring on Adam's left nipple. This action held not just symbolic significance, reinforcing the imagery of entrapment and subjugation, but also strategically connected the new ring to his comrade's weakest part, with wicked anticipation. Adam's physical response was pronounced, as a manly grunt escaped through his clenched teeth. His chest muscles, already tense from the ordeal, tightened further under the new strain. The effort to fight the pain caused the tight restraints around his neck, wrists, and manhood to constrict even more, nearly suffocating him and forcing his body into an even more rigid posture. The eagle tattoo, now ensnared by tight rings at Adam's most vulnerable point, poignantly symbolizes his current plight. This imagery mirrors Adam himself, the Special Forces champion, now subdued by his vulnerabilities. His unwavering devotion to the Brotherhood, which ultimately lured him into this trap, and the betrayal by Jake, a close friend who exploited his secrets, have collectively shattered his pride. The eagle wings were broken, not by external foes, but by the erosion of trust and loyalty within their ranks.